March 25th through May 1st. Can you believe it's going to be May already? Boy, this year's really flying by. The only thing astrologically that I have for you is Thursday, Mercury goes retrograde, and then that will be 5 planets in retrograde motion. So, you know, I don't want you to dwell on the past. The past is calling a lot of people right now, and it has nothing new to say. So keep on moving forward. Mercury retrograde is just going to bring you a time to rest, retreat, and relax, rethink about some things, and decide what direction that you want to be going in. I will post in the companion blog my blog about Mercury retrograde and what it means. I'll share a couple of links on that companion blog at www.expressionsoftheuniverse.com. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Facebook is probably the most active that I am, trying putting out good messages and different things. And then, of course, my blog. I'm always writing different articles about anything metaphysical, anything supernatural. So let's get started, because I want to keep this with under a certain amount of time. I'm not doing a you pick this week. I'm going to actually do the reading. The card that I drew this week is all about abundance. I love this. I love that it came out, because we are coming into a time of abundance. Yeah, all those planets are in retrograde motion, but we're gearing up and getting ready to reap our rewards. Make sure you say thank you for everything you have, whether you perceive it to be good or bad. Everything that comes to you is for you. The first card that I drew is the Spirit Whisperer. And what this card is saying to me is this is a time that you really have to start listening to your inner guidance and paying attention to your gut, because there's message coming to you. It's going to guide you in the right direction that you need to be going in. And if you're not listening to your intuition, your higher being, and your gut, and your heart also, then you're going to be going in the wrong direction. So just pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to different signs and those messages, and you will not be misguided. The Metal King shows up, and when he appears, this means that you need to put your protection up. You need to put your armor up, and you need to set strict boundaries with certain people in your life. And he's just offering this protection to you right now. You could be extremely vulnerable. This is also saying, you know, work on your self-esteem. Know what your worth is. Also, too, this is saying, you know, other people's feelings are not yours. And so even if you are an empath, try to discern other people's feelings and beliefs from your own. The next card that I drew is the River Queen. And this is about going with the flow, letting go, completely detaching from everything. And so with that abundance card and putting up the protection, and the final card of the Arrow Master, this is also about detaching. When it comes to reaping the abundance that you're looking for, it's really important to be able to say, okay, this is what I want, this is really what I need, and let go and go with the flow. Do not be so concerned about the where, when, how, and why it's going to show up in your life, because the more you can detach from that, put your request out and let it go, and it will come to you. That's what this Arrow Master card is. This is the final card for this week. And the Arrow Master is saying, set your intentions, put your wishes out there to the universe. We just had the full moon. We're now building up into a new moon, or I should say building down to a new moon, where we manifest abundance. So you set your intentions, you'll hit the mark, but the important thing here is it's detachment. Over and over again, letting go, going with the flow, and detaching, because when you do that, that is when you're going to reap the rewards. If you're so concerned about what you don't have, you have a lack mentality, and you're worried about how things are going to show up, they're going to take even longer to show up. You're going to have more lessons come into your life to, prevent you from getting to that mark. So it's really important to just let it go, let it flow. I wish you all a really great week. Don't worry about Mercury retrograde. It happens 3 or 4 times a year. It's probably been happening more than you even realize it, in your life when things kind of go wonky. But that's all I have to say to you for this week. Peace and blessings. Read the companion blog that goes with this. I'll give you some more information and insight. I won't be writing that until later tonight, when I get the chance, before Game of Thrones comes on. Woohoo, premiere tonight. I hope you all have a really great weekend. Peace and blessings. Bye.